Okay, Julie the Oracle here. Okay, sorry, I was just adjusting the camera. I'm hoping you can see the whole spread in here. I picked 9 cards for this one, guys. Something I'm trying. This is going to be like, I call this one Tic Tac Tarot. It's one spread, but you're getting basically 8 readings out of it. Now, whether all 8 of those readings will resonate with you or not, I don't know. All of them could, one of them could, or could be a combination. Some of them could, some of them won't. So take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's get started. I'm going to add on a few oracle cards after this just for some advice, but so the way this is going to work is Tic Tac Tarot. I'm going to read across. So you have 3 readings this way. You have 3 readings lengthwise or down. How do I say this? Vertical. Yeah, 3 horizontal, 3 vertical, and then there's the X in the middle. So, you're going to have 2 diagonal readings, one going down, one going up. So let me start, and I'll try to make it clear so hopefully it doesn't get too confusing. But we're going to start with the Ace of Wands up here. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse, and we have the 2 of Coins. So what comes to me? Ace of Wands, it can be opportunity. Yeah, it looks like somebody's going to be writing. It looks like somebody's writing. Well, it kind of looks like a pen with like a bunch of really colorful ink coming out, or it could be a paintbrush too. So, when you think of wands, wands are very fiery, creative, that kind of thing. It's that element of fire. So I feel like somebody's going to be writing or going to be painting or doing something artistic in that manner. And the 7 of Cups in reverse tells me that, they had a lot of choices, but they've chosen exactly what they're going to do. Whether that is painting or drawing or whatever, exactly what it is that you want to write or you want to paint or create. And then the 2 of Coins is kind of, now it's just a matter of, the 2 of Coins is about decision making, but for me, it's like Earth. You're pretty grounded in what you want to do here. You may be juggling with other small decisions, like, what it is you want to do, but now it's about that perfection. And yeah, I can tell that you're a perfectionist. Whoever this is in these 3 cards, you're trying to be a perfectionist, and you want it to be just right. You want it to look right. So you are going out of your way, to make sure that whatever this art project is, that it comes off without a problem. And so I can see that there's the 2 of Coins is you trying to balance everything out. You don't want it to look bad. I think that this might be something that you're doing like a commissioned piece. It could be a commissioned piece, but it could be something you're just doing as an artist yourself that you hope to sell. So I'm kind of getting very artistic. And I love these cards. They're so colorful. So I'm hoping you like them too. Because an artist actually painted all of these. All 78 cards were painted by an artist, and then they took those images and used them to make a tarot, which is wonderful. So I've got some artistic spirit up here. Somebody up here, and you could be a fire sign, but you don't have to be. Anybody can be artistic. So because I have the wands, I've got cups and coins up here. So, I've got my earth signs, my water signs, and then I've got my fire signs. So if that applies to you, good. But whatever it is, just stop worrying about how well it's going to come out. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. I mean, you're like, no, it has to be perfect. I'm like, it doesn't have to be, but you're going to be fine with it. You're very creative and it's going to come out beautifully. So trust your vision and just make it happen. Use that artistic freedom. And so that's the first 3 cards. I'm going to go down here. We're going to go with the 3 of Swords in reverse, the 7 of Wands in reverse, and then the Queen of Cups. What is this reading telling me? Somebody's healing. Somebody is healing, and somebody is starting to open back up after a long time. 7 of Wands to me, I always feel like there's distance and defensiveness, but I feel like somebody's opening up. And it's kind of weird because the way I'm looking at this card upside down, this looks like a blockage. It's almost like something's blocking, and then like there's all these beautiful chakra colors. So something's blocking at the root level. But I think it's finally starting to open up so that, you know, the energy can flow, or the love can flow again, and all of that. Because it's like everything goes around, and then this green is very heart chakra. For me, it's just coming off as heart chakra. So I'm really loving that. So somebody may have gotten hurt from whatever. It doesn't have to be romantic. Just saying, somebody's healing from something. It could be old, it could be new, it could be whatever it is. But the Three of Swords is in reverse. Something, you're on the road to recovery. You're healing, whether it's physical, mental, emotional. And I think the Three Swords can represent any of those. So you're healing from one of those things, and you're starting to open back up. You're not feeling so closed off anymore. You're like, okay, I think it's done and over. Like you're ready to come out and be a part of the world again. Like come out and socialize and do things. And I love this Queen of Cups over here, because this tells me you're ready to love again. I mean, if it's romantic in either way, like you're ready to love, you're ready to trust again, and you have a lot of love to give. But when you get wounded, you get wounded. It's like, it's kind of, oh my gosh, that stupid movie's coming. What is it called? It's just a flesh wound, and he's like missing a whole arm. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I can't remember the name of it. But it's like that. Like when you get wounded, you are hurt, and it runs deep. And the Queen of Cups is deep emotions. She has a lot of emotions. Very loving, but when it's the pain is like the worst. So I'm glad to see that whoever this is, you're opening up and you're healing, you're opening, and you have so much love to give. So don't be afraid to take that step and open yourself up to new relationships again, to trusting again, whether that is, you know, to a new lover or to a new friendship or whatever it may be. It's going to be okay. You're going to be just fine too. But you've got a lot of love to give. And I think that there's a lot of strength. This situation, whatever this is that you're coming out of, has taught you a lot. And you have a lot of love to give. And you just rely on that strength to get you through. Okay, bottom row. I'm just going to go quick if I can. So we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Four of Wands upright, and the Six of Cups upright. So Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is my deceit card. When it's upright, I feel like people are hiding things or being deceitful, untrustworthy. But the thing is it doesn't always have to be a bad thing. They might be holding on to secrets, or being afraid to tell somebody something, holding back something they should be telling them, but they're not. Well, whatever this is, it's in reverse. So I see it as the truth has come out. The truth has come out, and it's like a relief, because now you're like, oh, you're on steady ground again with the Four of Wands. You don't have to worry. Like it's leading to, I mean, this could be leading to love. I don't know. Maybe someone finally told you that they had feelings for you, and that's brought on the stability. That's brought on the Four of Wands, which can, I mean, it appears like an 11-11, so that can also mean like that twin flame thing, or it could be a soulmate thing. Six of Cups is a soulmate card too. So you like literally have the twin flame marriage card and the soulmate kind of card going on here. So I would be like, well, somebody finally told you how they feel, and you're just elated. You're elated because it's like, wow, finally, like I feel like we're on steady ground now, and the truth is out. We can be honest with each other, and now you're finally balancing out here with the Four of Wands and the Six of Cups. That's all about that give, and like see how these cups are giving and taking, like they're giving and the plants are growing. So that love is finally being given to you, and that generosity, that kindness, and look at that, all these beautiful plants are blooming. So I believe like the love is blooming between you and whoever this is. This is the message that I'm getting from it. So wow. I mean, congrats to whoever this is. If you're the one that like had to finally tell them, hey, this is going to be good for you. So run with it. Run with it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Be yourself. Don't feel like you have to overdo it. Don't feel like you have to rush. One day at a time. Let the love flow, and just go with it. I keep saying just go with it a lot lately, just because so many people resist, and it's like it's time to break that. So just go with it. It's going to work out. I love it. And then we have up here, we're gonna go top to bottom now. So we have Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. There's a lot going on here. So with the Ace of Wands, there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity for healing with this too, but it's but I think it's about making amends. I think some friends got in a fight here, and the Ace of Wands is presenting you with an opportunity. And yeah, I mean, you might want to speak on it. The Wands is intuitive, and you're being told. The Ace of Wands is telling you you need to make amends because you're both hurting, and you weren't honest. And the Swords are saying that this is really heavy on your mind, and it's kind of taking over, and you can't think about anything else. So it's like you've got to do something because it's becoming a distraction for you in your everyday life. So, and obviously there was some hurt over it and stuff, but in order to heal, you need to be honest with that person and be like, okay, I screwed up. Yeah, I was an asshole. I shouldn't have said this, and I'm really sorry. Please forgive me. I want to work on our friendship. That's all you got to do. So it's calling for, your intuition is calling for you to make amends on whatever happened with this person. So, straightforward, that's what you need to do. When you're like, but I don't care, you got to do it. If you don't do it, you're going to it's going to distract you in a bad way. You don't want this affecting you at work. You don't want it affecting your other relationships with friends, family, and whatever. Because people are going to be like, oh my God, would you shut up about that? You've been complaining about that. Why don't you just go talk to them? Because you're complaining about them, and then you have a fight, and then you turn around and you're like, oh, I screwed up, and well, stop complaining and go do it. That sounds harsh, and you're worried about it, but you know what? It's going to bring you relief if you do it. If you go talk to them, I mean, they could say, you know what? I'm done because you screwed up. This is the last time. And if you lose the friendship, it's going to hurt, but at least you've ripped that Band-Aid off. You've made every effort to apologize, to make amends on your end. And if the other person isn't willing to work with you, then that's what it is. At least you'll have to deal with the fallout of losing a friend, and that's going to take time to heal as well. But you will heal, and you'll move on. But they might, it depends on whoever has this situation. The other person is probably feeling the exact same as you, and they might desperately be wanting to make amends too. If you've been friends a long time, do it. Don't throw away your friendship over stupid shit, please. It's not worth it. Friends fight, but you know what? When you're really good friends with somebody, you're going to get on each other's nerves. You're going to argue once in a while. You'll piss each other off, but you're going to come back together and be like, sorry, or you'll work it out. You'll talk it out, work it out, and then you'll be friends again. That's how it is. You've got to trust that the friendship is going to be there, but you can't, depends on the situation. If it's just stupid shit, that's one thing, but if it's something else, if it was some serious thing, that's on, you'll know if it was something that's super serious, but don't stress about it. Just make the effort. Make the effort to apologize. Good luck to those of you having to deal with this. On to the next one. We have 7 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Wands in reverse, and 4 of Wands upright. The 7 of Cups, somebody made a decision. Because somebody's probably taken their head out of the clouds and decided, they made a decision to close the gap. I think somebody's made a decision here. I'm getting stability with a job. So, because you had choices and maybe you were looking around and I think you found a job to apply to, or you either decided to stay with whatever you were with, or you decided to go with something new. So you had all these choices, but somebody reached out and they must have given you an offer you couldn't refuse because you decided on it. And the 7 of Wands you decided to move closer to this job. You definitely seeing that your intuition was like, go for it, because you're not resisting it. I know you had some worries over it, but ultimately you decided this is what's best for me, and it's going to be even better than the job you have now, because if you're not feeling appreciated now, you will be at this new job, and it's going to bring you so much stability and abundance, financial abundance with it, better work-life balance. I'd say it's a win-win. It's a win-win. You're going to feel very connected with this job. It's going to be fulfilling for you. All right, and the next one, 2 of Coins, upright. Queen of Cups, upright. 6 of Cups, all upright. This is great. Oh, wow. Okay. I think this is all love in here. There's a lot of emotions, but someone was juggling with a decision, and I think they've made it. You're trying to choose, you're trying to choose love here. Queen of Cups. Somebody's choosing to love a Queen of Cups because they know that there's a spiritual connection here. And they know that the 6 of Cups is like, again, the soulmate card they talk about. It is a soulmate, but they know that this person is very giving and kind and wonderful. And someone is making the choice to move towards them because it's all upright, it's all positive. But they see that somebody is loved, and they know that they are loved, and they know that they are appreciated. And they're wanting to make that decision to go and embrace this. They want to embrace this person because it's too hard to resist. Like, if this is definitely a spiritual soul connection, you know, a divine counterpart, whatever it may be, you don't want to miss that opportunity because it could be, this is like the rest of your life happy kind of thing. So definitely going for that. That's a great reading. I love that. So whoever it is, don't dawdle too long. I know you're juggling a lot, but love conquers all. So go for it. Go for it. Go for it. And I think that you already know you need to go for it. You're just like, you're hesitant because you're worried. But, you know, people always get so worried. You know, it's nerve-wracking when we have to go approach somebody about, hey, I kind of like you, and I'm going to giggle and blush now. So I don't know if everybody does that, but, you know, that flirtiness and all that. Okay, funny. All right, now we're going to move to the 2 diagonal. So we're going to start up here. Ace of Wands, upright. 7 of Wands, reversed. And then we have 6 of Cups, upright. So again, let's see. We're going in this direction. So in this direction, we have the Ace of Wands is starting us off. There could be, there's a lot of, let's see, fire. There's a lot of fire here and some emotions. Someone wants a new beginning. They want a new beginning, but they they feel like, well, no, I think it's happening because the 7 Wands is reversed. Because if the 7 Wands was upright, I'd feel like somebody's keeping someone at arm's length, but they're not. I think they're about to get embraced. So again, it's something else, but it doesn't have to be romantic, but somebody's wanting something here. They want a new beginning. And this could be, it's give and take. So it's not necessarily like love. I mean, it's always love, but the 6 of Cups is about a generosity for the most part. And someone's giving to the connection. They want a new beginning and they're embracing it and they're giving to the connection. I just don't know if, like, they're taking a big risk here to see if they can get, if that connection will give back to them. So they want the reciprocation. So they're making moves towards that, and they're going to see how it goes. You're wanting to start over with somebody. Maybe things didn't go very well the first time around. And it could be romantic, but you might be wanting to start over with a friend. I mean, some of these could all be related too, just so you know, because I think of these people over here making amends. If they make amends and they want to start again, like, okay, let's start fresh in our friendship, you know, and we're going to close this gap and we're going to hug each other and we're going to make amends, and that's 6, we're going to be generous, we're going to be kind to each other. We're going to give to each other. We're going to communicate better. We're not going to fight anymore. So, I mean, it could all be related. Just so if you see those messages and you're like, okay, I related to this one and this one and this one, you know, I get it. Any of that can happen. So, yeah, like now it's just you hope that both of you will give equal effort in the reciprocation. So keep an eye on that. Like if things don't work out with that, you shouldn't be the only one giving in any connection for that matter. If you're giving and not getting, it's time to cut it off. So, like, don't give too much of yourself, because that will just drain you and make you tired and make you sad. So keep an eye on that. Know your worth. Now we're going to read the other way. So I'm going to read from the bottom up for this diagonal. So we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Two of Coins. So I think somebody came clean about why they were keeping you at arm's length. And I say that because, I mean, someone's not standing their ground. I don't know. I'm trying to look at it to see, but I feel like there's a natural flow. Like, I love the way the colors flow in this, and the Seven of Swords is in reverse, so that tells me, like, I think somebody came clean here. It's been on their mind so heavy, they couldn't, they didn't want to hang on to that feeling. It's a burden when you have to hold on to something and you're like, you know something and you need to tell somebody. Okay, now it's coming to me. Yeah, they were hiding something. They knew something. So whoever this is, they knew something was going on and they didn't say anything. And they decided, like, it weighed on them. They're like, okay, on the Seven of Swords, they decided that they were going to come clean. And that, the Seven of Wands over here, they were like, hey, this is going on. So for the Seven of Swords here, they're in reverse. That's because they came clean. They decided to tell the person, and that person is now retreating. This person is kind of retreated away a little bit. They want to come back, but they have a decision to make. So I don't know what it is. Maybe something, you know, I hope this isn't like something where someone's like, oh, I cheated on you, but I don't want you to leave me kind of crap. But it doesn't have to be. Again, somebody could have said, oh, hey, you know, someone could have told a boss that they saw somebody stealing money or something from the cash register. And now the boss is like, I got to go and, you know, I'm going to go in the office by myself. I got to think about this. I'm going to go see if I can find proof of this, because if I do, the decision has to be made to fire them. But you can't just take one person's word. If someone's like, you saw this and you didn't say anything right away, then you're questioning two people. So however this applies to you, someone came clean a little bit late. It's good that they were honest, but they didn't do it right away. And so now people are questioning. And that will make a decision on whether this person involves you or not. So it could be that you gave them the information to go make a decision on their own about whatever their situation. They may appreciate that you came forward, whether it was late or not, you know. And maybe the situation was sticky, you know. Maybe there was a third party, like a trio of friends involved here, and you don't want to screw up the relationship with your friend, but your friend's doing something that's not. Man, don't be friends with people that are going to do stupid shit like that. I hate to say that, but I don't want to be friends that are going to put me in a situation like that. And especially doing dishonest things. No, I prefer my friends to be honest and, you know, forthcoming about things. Like, don't get me in trouble with the law and stuff like that. I do not want any part of it. So that's kind of what that's saying. So hopefully, out of those 8 readings, I hope that one or more of them kind of has impacted you in a way that, I hope that you can relate to it in some way with a situation in your life. Here's some advice that we're going to be giving. So the Ascendant card is compassion. So in some of these situations, it's just calling for you to have compassion for the other person. It's not that the person necessarily, lies. Some people have compassion when you make amends with somebody. They're feeling just as bad as you do. You don't want to assume that they hate you, but you don't want to assume that they're just going to forgive you either. So try to approach with compassion. Same thing goes with all the love cards, love readings. Like, you love someone, you approach them lovingly and with compassion, with tact. Be gentle with them. For some of these situations that you're caught up in, whether good or bad, sorry about that. The Saints and Angels Oracle card says pray. Your guardian angel wants you to pray on it. You can pray. You can send up, however, some people don't pray. Some people do other things. Well, whatever works for you. But it just says pray. So take that as you will. Your color card is Indigo, number 40. Improve your vision. Yeah, this is about those of you seeing what you need to do. You're being called what to do. So pay attention. 40 reduces to 4. It goes back to that stability. So 4 is just getting to that stable place and that stable ground with whoever you're with. And it's been a part of at least 2 readings. So, that may speak to those 2 readings. It could speak to the stability that will come from the other readings once things kind of settle down, depending on if, you're working out if you're working out an argumentative issue, or you're just trying to approach somebody nervous because you want to tell them how much you love them. So that's kind of where that's come. And that indigo color, I love that purple. That purple is all throughout here. Wear that color. Carry the stones, jewelry, whatever it is you do. Just hang on to that. And here's your little funny. It says, pick one thing beyond your control and let it go. Just like that. And it said, busy transcending bullshit. I love it. And that makes sense. So a lot of these things are out of your control. Do what you can. If you have the opportunity to step forward and make amends or make things right or to be honest or to tell someone how you feel, life is short, guys. I've learned that this past week. I had to attend a funeral. Life is short. Tell those people that you love them and you're sorry for fighting with them or whatever it is. Or if the truth comes out, you know what? Have a strong conscience. What's right and wrong. Do what's right. So whatever else, once you've done what's right and you've spoken your truth, no matter how it's been, it's out of your control. So all you can do is pray on it, or you can transcend it. However that outcome is, you will have to deal with it. And you'll have to process it, heal from it, and adapt. And, it could be good, it could be bad, I don't know, It depends on how you view it. So it's all in how you handle it. Transcend that bullshit, guys. So that was your first Tic Tac Tarot. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, guys. Bye.